If you're a true petrolhead, then the name Max Verstappen needs no introduction. This young Dutchman has taken the Formula One world by storm, cementing his place as one of the most exciting and talented drivers of the modern era. From record-breaking feats to edge-of-your-seat rivalries, Max's meteoric rise is a story that will leave you breathless. Buckle up, because today we're going to dissect the electrifying journey of this racing phenom. Before we get into this story, we'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Born on September 30th, 1997 in Hasselt, Belgium, Maximilian Verstappen seemed destined for racing greatness from the moment he took his first breath. The son of former F1 driver Jos Verstappen and Belgian karting champion Sophie Kumpen, Max quite literally had gasoline coursing through his veins. His love affair with speed manifested at the incredibly tender age of 4 when he first stepped into a kart. What followed was a display of raw, scarcely believable talent that left the karting world amazed. By the time Max was just 8 years old, he had already claimed the Belgian National Karting Championship, showcasing a level of skill, racecraft and maturity on track that simply should not be possible for a child of his age. Race after race, the young prodigy would leave his older, more experienced competitors eating his revolutionary slipstream. Max's early karting exploits were the stuff of legend, racking up championship wins and turning heads at every outing. For a talent like Verstappen, the transition from karting's modest racetracks to the highest echelons of single-seater racing was always going to be seamless. In 2014, Max took the FIA European Formula 3 Championship by storm in his rookie season, claiming an enormously impressive 10 wins and a third-place overall finish against fields of far more seasoned drivers. This remarkable performance represented the Dutchman's watershed moment, an unignorable announcement to the world that a new generational talent had arrived on the scene. The Formula One paddock took note, and in 2015, Max Verstappen's dream came true as he put pen to paper on a race deal with Red Bull's junior team, Scuderia Toro Rosso. At just 17 years old, he had become the youngest driver ever to compete in F1, demolishing the long-standing record. If you thought Verstappen's rookie F1 campaign was impressive, then brace yourselves for what happened next. Just 4 races into the 2016 season, Red Bull team principal Christian Horner made the shocking call to promote the teenage prodigy into the main Red Bull Racing lineup in place of the struggling Daniel Kvyat. It was a bold move that paid off in historic fashion. At the Spanish Grand Prix in Barcelona, the stage for Max's first race in Red Bull overalls, the fresh-faced 18-year-old produced an utterly iconic performance. Storming through the field in searing hot conditions, Verstappen kept ice cool to execute a remarkable strategy and crossed the line as the youngest ever race winner in Formula One, at just 18 years and 228 days old. This victory sent shockwaves through the sport and represented a seismic changing of the guard. In the years following his record-breaking Spanish triumph, Verstappen's star continued his incredible rise. With each passing season, the Dutchman's ability to extract maximum performance from Red Bull's often second-best machinery became even more pronounced. Though the Mercedes juggernaut of Lewis Hamilton proved a tough competitor to beat, Max consistently secured podium finishes and celebrated race wins with his signature celebratory shouts and brilliant smile. His racecraft and outright pace marked him out as an exceptional, once-in-a-generation talent. Verstappen's high-speed duels and wheel-to-wheel battles with multiple world champions like Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel instantly entered F1 history. The Dutchman's uncompromising daredevil approach behind the wheel, his willingness to seize any opportunity and ignore all danger, quickly became his calling card. However, it was the twists and turns of the 2021 World Championship campaign that represented Verstappen's true coming-of-age moment on the global stage. With Red Bull finally able to produce a championship-caliber car, Max engaged in an epic season-long battle for the ages against the great Sir Lewis Hamilton and the all-conquering Mercedes team. This was a title fight quite unlike any F1 had witnessed before. Fierce on-track battles, controversial collisions, unrelenting barbs traded between teams and drivers. The pressure cycling with every passing race was immense, but Verstappen displayed a new level of mental fortitude and big race temperament to match his blistering outright pace. At the final round in hugely controversial circumstances, Max prevailed to claim his first F1 World Championship at the precocious age of 24. A destined world champion finally achieving his childhood dream, almost a decade after shattering the record as the sport's youngest ever race winner. But what makes Max Verstappen F1's ultimate adrenaline shooter behind the wheel? What ingredients combine to produce such an aggressive, uncompromising driving style that leaves fans and rivals alike both in awe and fear? A key skill is his car control at the absolute limit. Verstappen's ability to find hyper-precise lines through corners while extracting every last inch of available grip is something to behold. Telemetry data shows the Dutchman carrying entry speeds into apexes that appear simply impossible, all while maintaining the finesse to rotationally rotate the car and fire it out the other side like no one before. This unique combination of bravery and technique allows him to find lap time in areas nobody else can. Verstappen is also a recognized master of the overtake. His never-say-die attitude means any gap will be seized, no matter how narrow or improbable it may first appear. A series of highlight reels can attest to the audacious, Senna-esque moves Max has pulled off over the years. Lunges up the inside, around the outside, dive bombs under braking for the lead. He may not be the only daredevil on the grid, but Verstappen's speed, precision and innate feel for the traction limits make him simply unplayable in wheel-to-wheel combat most of the time. And it's precisely this high-risk, high-reward approach that has thrilled fans across the globe. Speaking of the global fans, no driver in recent history has captured public imagination quite like the Flying Dutchman. Max Verstappen's raw charisma, allied with his personality and trademark aggressive driving style, has enabled him to build a worldwide fan base in F1 today. Just look at any Grand Prix in the calendar, and you'll see a tidal wave of orange filling the grandstands. Verstappen's success has reignited the Netherlands' passion for motorsport and brought legions of new fans into the sport. This orange army of devoted supporters, complete with flares and thunderous cheers, is a cultural phenomenon all of its own making. They follow him around the world to all venues on the calendar. It's a reminder that connecting with audiences and transcending your discipline are vital ingredients in any all-time sporting great's recipe for success. As we look ahead to the future, it's hard to say whether he will continue this dominant run of form. With Red Bull showing signs of struggling with their competitive form, a move to another team could be what's needed to enable him to win more world championships. But without a doubt, titles surely await in the future for the precocious Dutchman over the coming years. What's more, an epic new era of mouth-watering rivalries appears to be brewing on the horizon. The likes of Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris and George Russell have all shown flashes of potential to be Verstappen's closest future challengers. Twinned with Max's insatiable hunger and supreme self-belief, the stage is set for multiple seasons of bare-knuckle combat over world titles that will go down in history. With the Dutchman now at his peak age, records are surely in his crosshairs too. From most race wins to most championships. The history books beckon for this generational talent. In conclusion, Max Verstappen's rise from baby-faced karting prodigy to established Formula One world champion is the stuff dreams are made of. Through a combination of sublime, unadulterated talent and an uncompromising quest for greatness, the Dutchman has smashed records at every stage of his journey. His fearless driving style and charismatic personality has earned him a global legion of fans, painting grandstands orange in every corner of the globe. Verstappen's landmark success has trailblazed a new path for the sport to reach new frontiers of global popularity. But most importantly of all, Max's performances on the racetrack have elevated Formula One's excitement and prestige. His raw pace and never-lift mentality has produced iconic moments and manufactured new legends to captivate audiences worldwide. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. See you next time.